Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ruby, and if you're new here, thank you so much for watching, and if you have been following me, thank you so much for coming back. So today's video, I just want to talk to you guys about my top 10 most easiest Anthurium to care about. Is that how you say it? That's currently in my collection, by the way. So all of my plants, what 10 Anthuriums I have are, to me, is the most easiest to care. So we'll do that. If you see me wearing the exact same outfit as I did in my last week video, you're right. I just have more energy right now, so I'm gonna film this video really quick, so then we get 2 videos, cross it out of the list. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first plant I have for you is my Anthurium Crystallinum dark. Honestly, I don't even know if there's a difference between the dark one and then the regular Crystallinum, but I guess it's darker and then like in the lineage, but this thing grows like a weed. Do you see how root bound it is? I really need to up-pot this guy and do something about it, but it grows like nothing. It's gonna block its way. It's just gonna grow and grow and grow. So here's my first guy. I think I got him, when did I get you? I got him in July 17th, 2024. And he has given me 0 problems. Well, maybe this one time because I keep forgetting to water him because he gets so thirsty so easily. But if you just give him water and give him an adequate amount of light, he will just thrive in your care. And there was like no fuss about like ambient conditions at all because he's never lived anywhere else beside ambient conditions in my care. And every single leaf is beautiful. The only reason it has a little bit of like yellowing here and here is just because I forget to water it. But if you remember to water and everything, it's literally just going to be happy and it's going to keep giving you offsets and stuff. So here's one of them. I don't know why, but this should be pink and not red. Pink just means my personal collection, but does it really matter? Not really. I was going to take it out. The second plant I have for you, I got this one as like a whole batch of seedlings that was like super stressed out. The owner of the batch like sold it to me with like a very reduced price for the amount I got, and it's also because they had thrips on them and stuff, so heavily discounted, neglect, thrips, everything. And when I got into my care, they bounced back like super quick. Like this genus bounced back super quick. I had like 0 fuss, and it's always been amazing in my care. And I've sold practically all of them. I only have 2 left, but I'm not selling this one. The other one might go on for sale, but this one is going to be in my care forever. And it is the Repap Garden crossed with a long bullet. And ignore this little ding. Like I swear, when a leaf grows and it like you just have like a little bit of like a tiny ding right when it grows bigger, it's the imperfection just going to be super obvious. But this guy has been so easy. I feel like anything with pap in there, and this is like practically a pap and a pap, so it's a pure pap, and they just grow like super nice, super easy to care for. Never had trouble with them. I think my other pap hybrids are also the same, and I have a few. Do I have any other pure paps? I don't think so. So this is my only pure pap, but it's grown like no other, and it keeps bringing me so much pretty leaves. So yes, if you are looking for like a higher end Anthurium, paps are the way to go, in my opinion at least. They don't really need that much care. Same thing, if you feed them give them adequate amount of light, just don't let them dry out. They just start growing like weeds. So there's that one. So pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and get you the third one. I am back, and this is, ever since I left this plant in its spot, I have never taken it out because it's getting huge, and each time I take it out, it's heavy. I worry about snapping its petioles or damaging its leaves, so there's that. I'm just getting rid of like old stumps, but I'm sitting here cleaning up. I should just show you guys what this plant is. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So this is Dock Block Michelle. It's huge. This is the newest leaf. It's so freaking damn beautiful. I got this in, when did I get you? May of 2024, so 10 months ago. And when I got it, it had like, the biggest leaf was probably, oh sorry, it's like I'm rubbing against the mic. The biggest leaf is probably a little bit smaller than this leaf right here. But ever since, it's grown so big, probably half the size of this oldest leaf. But it's grown so big. And it's so beautiful and amazing. And this is the first plant I've had confidence in pollinating 2 of the inflows at once. This one, I honestly don't even know, like, I crossed it. Okay, this is such like TMI, but when I get a little bit tipsy or something, and we have like a house party at my house, and I'm drinking a lot and I get a little tipsy, I always end up going into my plant room by myself. And I pollinated this guy when I was drunk. And for the love of me, I can't remember which plant I did it with. So, because there was this one that was receptive, and then I had like 2 other plants that had pollen on its inflow. And I remember, I was like, I kind of faintly remember. I was like, I'm going to remember which one this is. Don't worry, I'm not that drunk. And then, nope, I don't remember. But this one I wrote on here. I was like, it's either a Michelle cross with long bullet or a Michelle cross with, I can't even read my handwriting. What did I write? What did I write? I'm gonna have to take this down. I have to figure it out. Oh. So it's either a Michelle cross with a long bullet or a Michelle cross with Clarivinarium. I can't say it. No. Is it Anthurium clarinervium? I don't know why. There's just certain type of plants I just have a very difficult time pronouncing. And it's such a common plant. So yeah, I have no clue. I have no freaking damn clue which one it is, but it's one of them. The berries are literally about to pop out. But I feel like with those 2, it's going to be really easy for me to kind of figure out which one it is once it grows out a couple leaves. So I'm probably going to just hold it back until I figure it out. And then this one, I love how I don't even have a freaking tag on it. I pollinated this one with my Roughliner Fort Sherman cross with Doriaceae. I don't know why I don't even have a tag on this. I'm just winging it. I'm just like, I want to remember. It's okay. At least I have this video to remember what the heck this one is, just in case I forget. But yes, this dog block grows crazy. It also has been in ambient conditions ever since I got it. Never thrown a tantrum, continues to grow like crazy. Yeah, it never misses a day. It's such an easy species. The back of it is so red. I love how red the veins are. And this freaking leaf is so dark. And it's nice. It kind of makes me happy that you guys are able to find it at like Home Depot and everything now, but it was kind of fun and games when it was a little bit harder to find. You know what I mean? But I've been looking at the ones that it's offered at Home Depot. None of them looks this gorgeous, so I'm happy with mine. So my next one, a lot of you guys might disagree with you. I would say it's like probably 50-50 because it also really just depends on your perspective of things. But my next one, I think this is number 4. And whenever I do like 10 of something, I always forget which number I'm on, but I'm pretty sure this is number 4. But this is my King of Spades that I call Chipmunk because of its little chubby cheeks at the bottom. It just reminds me of like, you know, when chipmunks stuff their cheeks and they're like, yeah, my King of Spades Chipmunk. And ever since I got him, I'm like trying to get these sockets out as I'm like talking. Did I lose the plant tag on this? I don't even have a plant tag on this. It should be on there. Where the heck did it go? Okay, well, I got this, I think beginning of last year, and it was like very small. I got it for a very good deal, and it was living in my IKEA cabinet at that time, and it was just thriving. Like right when I got it, it rooted right away from me. It's never thrown a tantrum. It's always like giving me a leaf like every 2 months. So a lot of people do think that they're slow growers, but I feel like the size up of how big the King of Spades get, I feel like it's worth the wait because it continues to size up super fast, even though it takes like a few months for it to grow out a new leaf, because each time a leaf grows, it grows bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's really nice. I added a little bit of a top, what do you call this? A little plastic thing on top so then the roots can grow. I forgot what it's called, but I'll link this down below if you guys are interested. This other seller sells it. So then in the future, if I were to want to like cut it or anything, or even maybe add another one on top of this, I can. So it continues to root more. As we're saying this, I kind of want to add a little, I have like barely any soil left in my soil bin, but I kind of want to put a little bit more soil on top of this because I kind of see some roots popping out. I'm like doing plant care as I'm like recording content for you guys. I'm crazy. Okay, enough with distractions. Let's go ahead and grab you guys plant number 5. I'll be back. Okay, so my next one I have for you is my Pallidiflorum, and it's growing so big. This leaf, is this the newest leaf? It is. It got wrecked because I was moving it around and it's so long now. It gets everywhere. So which I'm like, I kind of like move plants like near it, out and in. It will get cut. So the newest leaf is not happy. But the leaf before it is very nice. Super pretty. So this guy I got in also May of last year. And it's been so happy in my care. It's been giving me a leaf like every month. It's about to pop out another leaf for me soon. But yeah, it's been giving me a leaf like almost every month, sometimes 2. And I am really worried because I'm like, where the heck am I gonna just leave it at a spot because it's just draping over everything and it's like huge. And I'm just worried that it's gonna block like other leaves underneath it. But yeah, this guy is a beast. I have the wing lingeri and also the, how do you pronounce that? I'm looking up to the sky like it's just gonna come to me. It's not gonna come to me. Anthurium vitorifolium. I should have known that, vitorifolium. But anyways, compared to the other two, I feel like this one's like the most easiest and the most fast growing, and it doesn't skip a beat. It was, when I first bought it, it was like super small. I don't think I even have the first leaf. But yeah, the first leaf is super, super duper small. This is the oldest leaf I have on it, is this one. And it was probably like this size when I got it. And for it to grow like this much in less than a year, it's already telling you how hardy this plant is. So yeah, I only moved it out of ambient conditions probably in like September. So it was living in my IKEA cabinet for a while, but my IKEA cabinet is only like 70% humidity, so it's not even that high. But yeah, this guy's very hardy. If you guys are interested in any of the longer, lengthier anthuriums, this is your guy. So I think I am at number 6 now, I hope. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, never mind. I just counted. I'm only at number 5. If I'm wrong, then apparently I can't count either. But my 5th one I have for you is the red Crystallinum. So anything in the Crystallinum family, practically, so the regular Crystallinum, the red Crystallinum, they're so easy to take care of. They're wonderful. They give me like 0 trouble. Only thing they care about is give them enough water, because if not, they're gonna give you this little spot stuff. But other than that, they don't like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna die or anything if you like totally forget to water them. They just get a little bit of yellow spots at the bottom. They're hardy plants. I would say that they do very well in low humidity. They're good with bright light and also low light. This one's in pretty high light and you still see how dark it is, right? So, and the leaf is so velvety and so nice. I would say, yeah, these are one of the hardier plants if you're interested in getting any like more upscale anthuriums. I don't know, what is a basic anthurium? Like, none of them are coming out to my head right now, but yeah. You want like a more upbeat anthurium. Get a Crystallinum, get a red Crystallinum, one of those. They're worth your time. Let me get stuff of this out too. I don't know, does anyone else get like, just like they just want to pick up all the dead shafts? I don't know what you call it, I don't know, the dead things off of the stump. Because each time I see it, I just get really, really, like, it's an eyesore and I just want to get rid of it. The only plant, like, in the Anthurium family that I would not do that to is any of the long boys. So, like, the wing lingeri, the Pallidiflorum, the Vitiformium. I'm so bad. I forgot how to pronounce it again. Vitarifolium. And anything in that family, because I feel like whenever you take off the dead parts, it looks just so bare and it looks kind of weird because, like, they kind of crawl instead of go up. But yeah, this is my number 5. I'll be back. Okay. I'm like so tired of, I don't know why I keep going up and down. So I literally just grabbed, and they're all just sitting next to me now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the last 5 is next to me. And my 5th one, I feel like I'm also gonna get like weird reviews on the bottom. People are like, are you out of your mind? But I don't know why, but to me, Carlas are really easy to take care of. They're hardy plants. Like, yes, they don't propagate well. It's hard to cut. It's also hard to propagate them, create new babies, but themselves, they are a very hardy species, in my opinion. So this is one of my many Carlas. This is Woo 2, Carla Woo 2. And it's sizing up so nice. I got this, don't get me wrong, it is a very, very slow grower, but it's very easy to care, in my opinion. So you're okay waiting. I feel like Carlas are even slower than King of Spades, but that's just, in my opinion, that's how I see it. And because, yeah, I've had this since April of last year, so it's almost been a year. And when I first got it, the first leaf was this little tiny leaf right here. And then this is the newest leaf that it just gave me. It's still very wobbly, so I'm going to try my best not to disturb it. But I feel like anything that has Carla or Carla hybrids, they're very hardy plants. The leaves are thick. I feel like a lot of them do very well in ambient conditions. They are very slow, but they don't really give me any tantrum or anything. And it's been really easy for me to care. And I do the most like basic care. I literally just make sure they're fed twice a week in their watering. They get adequate amount of light, about 10 hours a day, and I have it on a timer. And I just water. I water, and I just make sure it doesn't dry out. And I feed once in a while. Not once in a while. I used to feed every watering with CalMag and TPS1, but I've been doing it bi-weekly now. It's just because everything's just been going crazy, and I need them to kind of slow down. So I've been cutting my feed in half by doing it every bi-weekly. But this plant and majority of my other Carlas or any Carla hybrids I do have, they're super hardy, they're easy to take care of. I've never had any problems with any of them. The only thing I would say is if it's a pure Carla, they're slow AF to grow. But if it's a Carla hybrid, I would say you have a easier chance for them to upsize super quick. But yeah, let you see this little pretty guy again. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put him aside. So my next one I have for you is from Cartel Dawn. I got this one maybe beginning of last year. I went pretty plant crazy in 2024 too at the beginning, and I'm going crazy again in 2015 at the beginning. I feel like I just buy plants at the very beginning of every year for some reason, like springtime is the time I go crazy. But this is their Anthurium Dark Phoenix crossed with Goliath. Also not a very quick grower, but it's gave me zero trouble. This leaf is a little bit messed up because I keep moving it, but do you see how dark it is? It's so spanking dark, and it's in very high light right now. And it's literally giving me zero trouble. And I feel like, yeah, all of my ones I don't know what to talk about. Okay, so I feel like this plant, even though it's such a slow grower, and I think it's because of the Dark Phoenix strains. Is anyone else with me on this? I feel like Dark Phoenix is a very, very, very slow grower. Like, it does not upsize quick for me. Or is that just me? Because my Dark Phoenix downstairs, that is like an offset or a butt cut of a clone. I've had it for almost 2 years, and it barely sized up for me. It's like when I got it, like the leaf was this big, and now it's like a little bit bigger than my palm. Like, it's sizing up each time it gives me a leaf, but the speed of it is super slow. It also doesn't give me a new leaf that often. So I think it's because this Goliath is crossed with a dark phoenix. That's why the growth of it is so slow. But other than that, it's a very hardy plant, and it has given me zero trouble. So if you guys were to get one from Cartel Dawn, I would highly recommend. So my next one I have for you is a Garden Pap crossed with a dark phoenix. And this one has proven me different, because even though it's crossed with the dark phoenix, I think it has a lot of like the pap genes to it, because it's been sizing up pretty well. This is the newest leaf, if it wants to stop shaking. And it's finally in inflow stage, so I'm so happy. I cannot wait until the new inflow comes out. But I got this November 2023. So still, it's been a really long time. So I guess a little bit of the dark phoenix genes is still in here, but it's grown very well. It's a hardy plant. Anything pap hybrid, like I said, very good. Dark phoenix also doesn't give me any trouble. I'm just so lazy to go downstairs, but they also don't give me any trouble. But the only thing is they grow super slow. So if you guys want a nice, fast growing, hardy plant, get anything pap or pure pap, because that's usually, they just grow super quick, or anything crystallinum. My second to last one I have for you is a Doriakii crossed with a Roughliner Fort Sherman. And I'm just gonna let it speak for itself. Do you see every single leaf? This one's the oldest one, so it's dying off, but practically it's such an easy plant. It's such a fast grower. I just need to, give it water, give it adequate light, feed it once in a while, and it will, give you nice looking big leaves and inflows. I've also had zero trouble with this guy. So I feel like I'm just repeating the same thing. Like the level of this, in my opinion, the level of care is practically the same. It's just the level and the speed and the size of the leaf that it gives me. So yeah, anything Doriakii is fast, and also because it's a Roughliner Fort Sherman, which is also a pap, they grow really fast. So the last one I have for you that's also been like super easy, no concern. And the funny thing is, it still has, so when I first got this plant, it had 3 leaves. And out of that 3 leaves, it still has one of them, like the newest one during that time, and it's still there. It holds on to the leaves very well. And I have 2 of these, but this is my older one. This is an Anthurium crystallinum with an crossed with NSC port. And it's so nice. It's so dark. And the leaf that I'm talking about is this one. No, not this one. It's this one. This is the leaf I got when I first got it. It had like 2 smaller leaves, and this is the biggest leaf at that time. And it's still here. Is that crazy? And this has been with me since November 2023. So it's been like a year and a half in my care, and that leaf is still here along with all the other leaves on here. And it's giving me its first inflow. So it's so freaking exciting. I love it. And it's growing so nice. Every leaf is sizing up. So this one also has crystallinum in it. So I don't own a pure port for me to even say how good of a grower it is. But because it has the crystallinum in there, I'm just saying, a nice species to hybridize with if you want fast growing plants. Oh, sitting here peeling these things off again. Because they're so big now, I literally just don't want to even take them off of their shells because they're heavy and I don't want to like injure them or injure the leaves around them at all. So I try my best not to do that if I don't need to. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm about to, I know it's super risky. I also don't recommend this. Do not try to pollinate during your very first inflow because it's probably like not gonna take, but I'm just gonna risk it with this one because I have the pollen. But yeah, I really do hope it takes because this inflow is super, super tiny. He's a tiny little baby. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I have a lot of plans for the summer. Like so many things I want to pollinate, so many plant babies I want to make. So I'm just gonna try to risk it, but don't do like back to back to back on one plant. You're gonna stress the shit out of it. So yeah, don't do it. I'm gonna give you an example actually. This is my pride and joy Doriakii, and it's been a mother to a lot of my hybrids, and I'm giving her a long year break. I'm gonna collect pollen from her as she gives me an inflow, but I'm not gonna impregnate her with any other pollen because she's been through it. She practically dropped off all of her leaves, left me with this one for like months, and then today, now she's giving me a brand new leaf. But I stress the heck out of this girl. She was not happy. She's like, stop making me like have babies. And the thing is, all of her babies are so spanking cute. Like I love every single one of them. But yeah, this is a prime example of why you do not impregnate your plant back to back to back to back, because this happens. She gets upset, she gets mad. Because for humans, for anyone, for pets, for humans, if you keep, getting pregnant and stuff, you're putting your body through a lot of crap. So the same thing with the plant. So don't do that. Yeah, I don't know which hybrids did I even do her on. I did her. It's Bizarre Michelle Doriakii, and then I also just did a Luxurians Doriakii, a Michelle Dock Block Doriakii, and an Indo Angel Spades Doriakii. So she was pretty pregnant last year. I think I did 4 back to back to back to back. And yep, don't do that. So I'm gonna give her a full year so I'm not gonna do anything with her this year unless I collect her pollen and pollinate it onto some other plant so that she can go back to her, her glory, because this is not it. But yeah, other than that, I think I am done. If you guys would like to see like my top 10 current, how do I say this? I'm like thinking of 2 different videos. If you guys are interested in seeing like top 10 Anthuriums I would never buy again or never be in my care again, please let me know. And if you would like to know what is like a top 10, I don't even know if both of these videos will even be top 10. They might even be like top 6 to 8 because I don't even know if I have that many. But the second video I'm thinking about making is like the current top 10 Anthuriums in my care that I've had like struggles with along the way, and now they're okay. If you guys are like interested in any of that, let me know. Or if there's any other video requests that you guys like want me to do, let me know on that. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching and taking your time to be here with me. I appreciate each and every one of you so much, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye guys.